So hard work pays off, I guess, huh? Right. Yeah, but you know what? I came to this country with 12 fucking dollars US by myself, willing to do anything work wise, living wise, and thankfully I met really good people in my path that helped me. It hasn't been easy for the time that I've been here, but at the same time, I haven't cracked, and I will not crack because I persevere till the end, till I die. That's my mentality. I cannot crack. I have nobody to do shit for me. I can do shit for myself, and I don't have to depend on no man, no woman, no nobody to be able to get my stuff done. And I've had a lot of help, you know, just blessings from up above, and I'm able to use sometimes the opportunities that I'm given. And mind you, I've done everything in my life. I've done dishwashing, I've done kitchen, I've done waitressing, I've worked for 10 fucking dollars in Miami, waitress, and the tips over there, or in the other restaurant I remember, it was only tips that you earned. That was in Miami. And then I've even tried before, when I didn't have my green card, to try to get a job, with legitimately and stuff like that, and no, they would reject me. But now, like, things come together, and it's worth the wait. I think if you have a dream, it's worth the wait, and you have to persist. So I persisted, and I paid my dues, and I'm still paying my dues. I don't know, I'm blessed as always. And not only that, and because I'm blessed, I also try to bless others that need it. And sometimes, knowingly that they might not be able to help, like, do it back for me, and that's totally fine, because karma works 24 hours. It doesn't stop. Everything that we do, even stuff that we think, comes alive, or it conceives, it manifests eventually. So I try to be on my lane, keep in my lane, and just be about my business, not be malicious towards other people or towards other success. I'm happy for other people that go ahead or get ahead, and I'm not, I definitely, know my roots, and I know myself, and I don't come from, golden spoon, silver spoon. I hell of a don't. No, that's not me. Everything that I have, I've had to work for it. I have to put time in, and so I keep doing it. I keep working at it, and it's that discipline. And I'm just thankful that I don't, you have to kill me in order for me to stop, and it's not gonna happen. God wants me alive. So I'm one of God's warrior, I guess. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But overall, I wanted to say that, when you put your dues in, when you put your sweat in, when you pay the price, you get what you want. You eventually get it, but you gotta persist. You gotta stick with it. And this is a shout out to Gary Vee also, because I've been started to listen to his stuff on Instagram and on Facebook, and I think he's really inspirational. He goes deep to the core, and sometimes we don't want to hear the truth. We don't want to hear our weaknesses. We don't want to look at ourselves in the mirror. So, there are things that I'm not perfect at, and there's things that I need a lot of improvement at, and just don't give a fuck. I think he's the best person ever out there right now, just speaking some truth, and there's no going back. Honestly, I just think that, it's just it's a matter of having good people around you, surrounding yourself with people that actually try to give you wings, not cut your wings, because that toxicity will eventually hit you subconsciously, and you're gonna self-sabotage, and you're gonna be at their level, when in reality your level has to be like greater than. But that intimidates some people. Okay, that intimidates some people, and they want you to be at their level, you know. So all I got to say that this is America. This is United States of America. We can all do certain things to be able to work. We live in a really rich country, by the way, and if you live in New York, you're extra blessed because there is so much money in New York. You can tap into it, and you can, like, it's possible. Believe me, there's so many ideas, there's so many fields that you can make money out from, but you gotta bust your ass. Like, you really have to bust your ass. You can't just be like, the world owes me something, so I'm just gonna sit on my ass, clock in, clock out. Sometimes you gotta go the extra mile. But this mentality that the world owes me something, oh my god, fuck that shit. That's not gonna get you nowhere. That's gonna create self-pity. That's what it's gonna create, self-fucking-pity. And I don't know what else to tell you. Just put in the effort and put the sweat in. Things are gonna come out, but you gotta do it every day. And you can't just stop or think negatively. You gotta execute. And thank you, Dan Peña. That's what he taught his students. Dan Peña, he's like a billionaire guy. He said, you gotta execute, you gotta shoot. And so I'm trying to do that, and I've been listening to him also since the beginning of this year, actually last year. So it helped me to change some of the jobs that I had that I wasn't really fond of, but I did it. And that's the thing, when you know how to do a lot of things in life, nunca te vas a morir de hambre. You're never gonna go hungry, because if you're not working in one field, you're working in another field, you're working in another field, you're working in another field. Now I'm just trying to work on my artistic side of me, which it's a God-giving thing. I don't have to go buy it to Walmart, or I don't have to pretend that I don't have it or that I actually want it. God gave me extremely too many gifts, and I just don't, there's too many of them. And yes, it had created a focus problem, but now that as I'm getting older and as I'm getting wiser and as I learn to see things from different perspective, I'm able to jump in the pool and try to swim. So this is New York City. This is New York City. This is America. Come on, people. Anything is possible. Even people without papers are able to produce, and way more than anybody. They got businesses, they got cars, they got houses, because it's the work ethic. Pero venimos para quebrarnos el culo. We came here as immigrants to work our ass off, or to make something happen for us, and that's what at least we should be focused on, I think. All right, so that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Just keep grinding, and don't let that laziness kick in. Don't let that negativity of your freaking mind kick in, right? Fight that. Even the fatigue that kicks in sometimes. You gotta do it. Just gotta do the right thing. I was sucking the first few weeks of the job that I had. They brought me to the desk and sat beside, and straight out, I had to put it on the table. And being able to get constructive criticism is important too. It's not all I know everything in life. No, you don't know everything in life, because if you knew everything in life, you wouldn't be in a position of that you're in, where you suck. So you got to be humble sometimes, and you have to realize whether you have to make a choice. Do you want to do the right thing, or do you want to fuck up? It's so much easier to fuck up. So if you want to fuck up in your job, go fuck up in your job. But if you want to grow in whatever you're doing, or at least to little by little, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, there's so many plans out there, and just know that there's options, and you can always start from zero. And that's what I've taken into what Gary Vee has said. You can always start from zero, no matter what. Even after bankruptcy, even after whatever. Some people have gone through way extreme hardship, in this rich country or in everywhere else, and it's just they overcame whatever those obstacles were. So anything is possible in this country. You just gotta go fucking find it, and don't think that people owe you, that certain agency owes you, or you got to put in the work. If you put in the work, things are going to come, you're going to make the foundation, and it's going to become second nature. I come from a athletic background. Put in the work, go 100% or 150%, things are going to come out. You're going to see it does make a difference. So yeah, I'll leave for the sports talk. I'll leave it for sports and money talk. I'm going to leave for another day, because it's too much to talk about. Anyways, remember, you live in New York City, you live in one of the richest countries in the world. Why are you not producing? Take advantage of the opportunities that are here in this state. Don't waste it. There's so many courses that are free, certifications. I had to pay for everything that I have right now, but it was worth it. It's an investment that came back. Not even school. The school that I studied, the stuff that I studied in the university, I've never made $1 out of that like that. This is not even. This stuff right here. This is skills that I got that I'm good at, but I'm not like I don't know. I'm not like a PhD or a master's degree, or I don't even have a degree, for fuck's sakes. But I'm just saying I do have work ethic and that discipline and that hunger to be able to get the things, to do the things that I need to do, and to finish the things that I need to do. I came here to this country to finish stuff. Okay? You have to slay your dragons. You have to slay bitches. Slay those people who are negative in your life. Just kick them out. You don't need them. Okay? And even your own freaking thoughts. You gotta freaking clean that head up. You have to always try to see it. You're alive. That's good enough. You're able to breathe. That's good enough. How many people cannot, don't wake up today or tomorrow, or didn't wake up? So you have that advantage. Anyways, we're living in New York City. Thank you.